Yeah, back here at the church. Gonna do another test flight.
0 feet altitude, 8 feet distance, 8 miles per hour, 100% battery.
Some hood rats right there. They're just hanging out with me. Gonna do the low level around here because I'm still testing this guy. Hasn't earned my trust yet. Beautiful day right now, no wind. See how this goes. If I don't have any trouble on this one, I'm going to list it on eBay tonight.
49 feet altitude, 192 feet distance, 22 miles per hour, 95% battery.
This is a known safe route. Pretty much perfect flying condition right now. There's no wind. And my hood rats, they were just hanging out over a couple 100 feet away. There they are. They ran across the street. They're just over here. So I took this out earlier for the maiden voyage, and it went well, except I got a problem. I had a little warning from the compass. And then when I tried to land, it was following GPS, but it was spinning. It wasn't really sure where it was. It was flying sideways. So I didn't know which way was forward.
50 feet altitude, 1,836 feet distance, 22 miles per hour, 90% battery.
There's another hood rat. A couple, there's probably more down here. So I did a quick adjustment. I recalibrated the compass because I forgot to do it when I did everything else, and that was it. It worked, calibrated fine. It seems to be flying fine right now. Yeah, this drone gave me fits trying to repair because I kept getting these weird errors. I couldn't do anything to it. I couldn't, at first the sensor worked, and then I put the camera in and I must have tore a ribbon a little bit, and that killed it. And it just kept on getting all these errors every time I turn on, like hardware error, this error, that error, blah blah blah. I couldn't do any firmware updates. They would fail. Then I changed the camera like 4 times,
altitude,
ribbon, and
feet distance,
swapping out gimbals.
22 miles per hour, 86% battery.
And I finally figured out, well, the gimbal's no good, obviously. And then, because I know the brand new cable I just put on was perfect. So I just ordered another one on eBay for 35 bucks. And I ordered the front vision sensors. There are 23, but they take about almost 3 weeks to get because they come from China. You can get them here for about 50, but I ain't paying that. So I installed those 2 parts, and bam, up and flying. And right now it's behaving very well. Good picture, good signal. I was a little worried about the signal because the antenna that I got, they come pre-built. There's more hood rats over there. Holy crap! This is 5 or 6.
49 feet altitude.
They're big ones too.
3,721 feet distance. 22 miles per hour. 80% battery.
The antennas run down the back leg of, well, I guess what you call them, landing leg, whatever. The back props. And on the landing pad, there's an antenna in there. So they run all the way through the arm, and then you hook them up in the back of the drone. But this one I bought, whoever disassembled it, because these are all pulled parts. You can't buy new parts like that. They broke the connector off the antenna. So I couldn't just snap it on and fix it. I had to splice it from an old one, which pissed me off, but I wasn't going to wait another 3 weeks or 2 weeks to get it, send it back and do all that crap. Yeah, this is flying great.
50 feet altitude. 3,918 feet distance. 22 miles per hour. 75% battery.
Wow, there's lots of hood rats out right now. I don't usually don't see them where they are. They're right out in the open fields. One, two, three, four. Yeah, they're usually across the street or way in the back. They're right out here in the front. And that's pretty much the furthest point out here. And I got a pretty good signal, so I'm going to say that the reception is okay. Didn't get any errors. Good battery. It's at the furthest point.
49 feet altitude. 5,242 feet distance. 10 miles per hour.
Yeah, we're good.
71% battery.
If I was going to lose contact, I would have lost it right there. And I did not. After I leave here, I'm going to do the Amazon flyover. I probably would have went somewhere a little more interesting, but like I said, I wanted to test this. So that's why I came here and flew this one again.
Feet distance. 20 miles per hour. 66% battery.
Yeah, I was flying my regular drone yesterday, and it was at a point where it was basically on the outside of me being able to have contact. And during that time, while I was watching the video, I couldn't tell, but the camera started shaking like fucking crazy. And this is when it was out of range, so I couldn't really see the full picture. I noticed it when I got home and played it back. That's the same exact behavior I had the last time the gimbal ribbon was dying. So I'm gonna have to fucking change that. And that pisses me off too, because that's basically a brand new factory camera. That's only about 5-6 months old, and it's never crashed. So that's just piss poor quality control. That should not be failing right now. It'd be a different story if I hit the ground harder, but it hasn't.
62% battery.
Usually that'll happen after a crash, but people won't admit it, that they crashed. They'll just send it back and say, oh, the camera's broken. Well, I'm out of warranty, so that's not an option anymore, but that happened to me too. But after I crashed, I didn't crash, and it's failing already. I can literally put them back together in my sleep, but it's still a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is weird because the hood rats, they're right there. They're probably a football field away, 100 yards, if that. And they usually never come out this close. They see you, they take off as soon as they see you.
22 miles per
They're
hour.
just like, they see me, but they're not paying any attention to me. This is the tail end of the mission here. I just flew this one the other day. Gonna go across the orchard. Wait, is it? Where's it gonna go? Oh, it's gonna go back around here. It's not gonna go across the orchard. When it comes back, I'll go visit the ones that are right there.
49 feet altitude, 827 feet distance, 23 miles per hour, 52% battery.
There's a lot of them up right there. Usually I don't spot them. They're enjoying their free buffet here in the soybean fields. A lot of them out. Yeah, this guy is flying picture perfect. Very impressed. Because this drone got wet before I bought it broken. And I opened it up. It was never opened before. The screw still had the seal on it.
22
And I
miles
took
per
it
hour,
apart.
47% battery.
And there's 2 stickers inside. And they're like the same things that you'll get inside an Apple, like an iPhone. Now why did we stop? Oh, because of the sun. Okay. Sees the sun as a obstacle. So they're water sensors. They're stickers. What happens is they turn pink when they get wet, and that's what happened. Okay, that's another good thing. The sensor's working because it thinks the sun is an obstacle.
Fifty feet altitude, 330 feet distance, 14 miles per hour, 42% battery.
I'm watching it right now, cooking around over there. It's pretty cool. So low profile. If you didn't know where it was, you'd never know where to look for it. You can hear it, but as quick as you see it, it's gone. There's another one. And this is where the other ones are, over here. I don't see them right, they fucking took off. I don't know where they went. There he is. Johnny on the spot.
29 feet altitude. Mission ended. 66 feet distance. 0
Go
miles
across the
per
street
hour.
quick.
37% battery.
Test this thing out in the open now. Thing is screaming. Ah, I forgot to turn the fucking return home
20 feet altitude. 1,293
down.
feet distance. 2 miles per hour. 30%
That.
battery.
God, I was thinking about it before I took off too. Now I gotta listen to that fucking noise. Set it to 15%. They're pretty. Nah, they're taking off now. Hey, I cannot run you guys.
Warning, aircraft battery at 25%. 10 feet altitude.
Bring it back.
1,325 feet distance. 6 miles per hour. 25% battery.
That was a really good flight.
Warning, aircraft battery at 22%.
As soon as this lands, I'm gonna adjust that setting. You ain't gonna go over to Amazon and do my little
228
low-level
feet
mission.
altitude. Warning, aircraft battery at 20%. 530 feet distance. 22 miles per hour. 19% battery.
Oops, stepped on a frog. Didn't see it. No hood rats around. Sorry, frog. Alright, here he comes.
Warning, aircraft battery at 17%.
Perfect, right where it took off. There's another little thug back there in the corner.
.33 feet altitude. 12 feet distance. 2 miles per hour. Warning, aircraft battery at 14%. 14% battery.
Excellent flight. Very happy. No issues. Passed test. Put it on eBay tonight. For sale. $495. G-Dub out.